Hey! Do you guys know this song? I'm feeling it right now. As you've probably been able to tell from my videos, I am a little fired up about people's opinions and judgments and assumptions about me and my sexuality and my body and... Alexa, pause. So I had to let myself just at least start the video with the song so I could stay focused on what I'm here for. So this is going to be another emotional and sexual healing, my public diary share. I'm fired up around how sexuality is seen and the level of assuming and judging and shaming and on many levels right now, both in how I am perceived and treated personally and professionally in many different communities. And yeah, and I am really annoyed by it and just noticing and coming to face and coming to terms with societal sexual shame and judgment that I have been impacted by and feeling really fucking sensitive to right now. So I'm a very I'm a very sexual person, and I speak very openly about my sexuality. And yeah, I'm way more public and way more open about my sexuality than a lot of people, but it's still my sexuality, right? And just because I am this expressive and this comfortable talking about sexuality, and I am a sex educator and a sex healer and all the stuff that I do, it doesn't mean I don't have other parts of me. It doesn't mean I'm not emotional, I'm not spiritual, and yeah. I've been having a really hard time be myself openly, publicly, for many reasons, and I'm really trying to stop that because it's killing me. And but I'm also really torn with like how, you know, in what ways I want to reopen the doors to myself, into continuing sharing of myself and helping others and serving. And right now, though, and it's really hard for me because I so want to be serving and doing events and stuff, but I've really had to put all that kind of, I don't know, I'm not saying I put it on the back burner completely, but my personal life has become my priority. And within that brings up my personal sex life. And I'm not happy with my personal sex life right now, basically. I'm like, this is not working for me. Like, I need to relate to others intimately, sexually. And that doesn't mean intercourse or oral sex. That's one big thing I need to be super fucking clear about. You know, sexuality does not mean intercourse or oral sex. Sexuality does not have to involve our genitals. We are so much more than that. And I can't relate to people that don't know that and can't treat me like a giant vagina, not just like I have a vagina, but like that the entirety of me, all that I am, inside and out, is to be revered and loved and adored, just like that of the vagina. Oh, this is vulnerable. So I am talking to someone about sharing myself with them and my yoni and my body in ways I have not shared with someone in a long time, especially a male-bodied person. My hands are soaked in sweat right now, if you guys can see that. But it's not my first time being with this person, and I know this person very well, and they know me very well. And that's, you know, I was talking to them yesterday, and well, basically, like, they told me it was their birthday, and I was just like, can I offer you a birthday gift? Can I be, you know, I would love to just like be a gift, you know, and to think of presenting myself as a present and celebrating the life and the birth of this beautiful man. And yeah, so basically they said yes. And we were talking about, you know, what does that mean and look like? Getting really clear on our yeses and our nos for this container and this time. And I just feel like a silly little girl, like, you know, as I was talking to him, like, I'm an adult and I know how to have these conversations and I teach this shit, but yeah, I'm out of practice, you know, and so yeah, it's very new in essence, like, you know, what I was sharing with them, him and maybe only one other man, I found a yes to, meaning I can feel in my body, like, my body wants to experience them. And my body wants to be shared with them, and I want to share my body with them. And I feel safe. And but you know what I also said is, I really am clueless. Like, I may know more than a lot of people about sexuality, but when it comes to me and my needs right now, as a blind person, it's a whole new world. Dating and relating, sexuality and intimacy in this level of blindness. You know, I've been legally blind for since I was 22, 23, but not like this. And I'm just off my game, like, with relating to people. And I feel like a silly little girl. And yeah. So, but I also feel like a strong, sexy woman, like both sides. I've been feeling more of that, like as I lean in to this scared little girl and find safe places for her to still be. I'm feeling stronger and safer and more empowered. And yeah. So, I'm sweating and scared and excited and yeah, that's me. That's where I'm at. I am processing, feeling, healing, revealing, and I'm excited and scared out of my fucking tree, but more excited to just have conscious love with someone. And that's the other thing. We love one another. We genuinely have love and appreciation for one another on a human level, not just who we are physically and have shared sexual desires. Like, I feel the genuine love, and he genuinely loves me, you know. He's not just trying to use me, you know. He didn't even ask. I'm the one that offered, you know. I was like, you know, because, yeah, we're just like essentially friends that love one another, but we have shared connection. And we've explored this before. That it's been a long time, and yeah, I'm excited. So, please just keep sending all the beautiful blessings and prayers my way, and I'm really appreciating and needing the cheerleading that's happening. I'm very sensitive, and I am not my biggest fan right now. I'm not doing so good at thinking highly of myself and my life. And yeah, so just everyone's encouragement and all the beautiful, kind, compassionate, caring words are a big deal for me. With that being said, the reason why I haven't been, doing events and on here as much other than making these, diaries is I'm putting a heavy focus on creating local, real relationships, not virtual relationships. And saying yes to myself and yes to others. Okay, one last thing I'm going to speak into that I'm scared about. So I'm non-monogamous, and I've been celebrating ethical non-monogamy for like 8 years. But for me, I still, my biggest desire, like what I really want, is a family and central primary partnership. I don't want to, like just fuck around. Like I want commitment, regularity, consistency, availability. And I want to give that to someone else. I want to share in this life. And in the possibilities of having a conscious, ethical, non-monogamous, committed partnership or partnerships. Yeah. So, okay, I'm gonna go now. There's a lot more I want to say on that, but it's a vulnerable subject for me, as this all is, and I'm just feeling like, okay, that's enough, time for me to go. And I'm actually gonna be going to an Al-Anon meeting, and I'm gonna sit my ass down with my new computer and practice my keyboarding, because I gotta learn. Gotta learn how to be blind, and there's no download, I'm not a computer, I'm a human. I have to fucking okay, bye.
Finish button.